Dune, the 11th Blade, the 5th season, Between Two Fires, Project Hail Mary, Fever Dream, Crimes Against Magic, super cool, super dumb, super fun, super whatever. Alright, hello, my name is Joe and this is Fictional Fracas. On today's episode we're going to be talking about Tender is the Flesh by Agustina Bazterrica. Tender is the Flesh is about a man named Marcos who is the manager of a meat processing plant in a dystopian future where people are meat. This book is the international sensation about a dystopian world in which humans are being processed for food and society is divided into predators and prey. Working at the local processing plant, Marcos is in the business of slaughtering humans, though no one calls them that anymore. His wife has left him, his father is sinking into dementia, and Marcos tries not to think too hard about how he makes a living. After all, it happened so quickly. First, it was reported that an infectious virus has made all animal meat poisonous to humans. Then, governments initiated the transition. Now, eating human meat, as it's called special meat now, is legal. Marcos tries to stick to numbers, consignments, processing. Then one day, he's given a gift, a live specimen of the finest quality. Though he's aware that any form of a personal contact is forbidden on pain of death, little by little he starts to treat her like a human being. And soon he becomes tortured by what has been lost, and what might still be saved. I want to know what book you read that was very graphic or disturbing, but still really, really good. Let me know in the comments. One of the things that I like about Tender is the Flesh is its commentary on society and culture and how easy it is for everyone to just go along with the program. This book is massively satirical as well as extremely intimate and personal with the main character. One thing I like about this is that it's kind of about cognitive dissonance in that the main character, Marcos, is constantly in conflict with himself and the world around him and the things that are going on in his life. He has a lot of problems and he's just trying to make it work, and that is very relatable. Marcos is a very relatable character. Even though the scenario is really, really extreme for him, it's easy to relate to someone who is trying to get through every day and continue having relationships with family and other people, and doing it despite all of the outside pressures of the world. It's a very well-written book. It gets really, really dark and very, very descriptive. It's a very graphic book, so it's certainly not for someone who is squeamish or someone who is maybe quite young. Although Marcos is our way into understanding the moral conundrums that go on in the book, he is also a human who has his own desires and who is willing to kind of push past his own moral qualms to get what he wants. And that is one of the things the book is good at, is juxtaposing the moral and ethical dilemmas that you face when you're interacting with other people and the world, and how much are you willing to go against your own morals to get what you want, or to continue, or to not get in trouble. This book is satirical as well as disturbing. It's one of the more disturbing books that I've read. It's very graphic, and so just keep that in mind. Make sure to go to joesnotesblog.com to read my written review of this book and to check out other book reviews. If you want to pick up this book, which I think you should, go to the link in the description for my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it allows me to get a little bit out of your purchase. All right, thanks for joining me on this episode of Fictional Fracas, and I will see you next time. Bye. How are you? Welcome to this. Welcome to the show. Exterminate. All right. Bazterrica. I can't roll my R's. There's 2 R's there. Agustina Bazterrica. All right. Hey, hi there. Yeah, fuck yeah, doing it in a fucking accent. All right, let's read this fucking thing, eh? Let's read the inside piece here. Let's read the synopsis that's in the section here. So that's the inside jacket synopsis, and I think it's really good. It gives you just a straight up overview of what happens in the book, and that just leaves the commentary to me to tell you what I think about the book. All right? In the comments, please let me know, what would you do in a world where cannibalism was made legal, and that is how people got the majority of their protein and meat source was from humans that were grown and given lots of growth hormones and aging hormones so that they grow faster, and they have their vocal cords cut out so that they can't scream and make noises. They don't learn any language, and they are just bred for food. But they still look like humans, and they still have some internal consciousness going on. So let me know, what would you do in that society?